guys, and welcome back to another episode here on the Dave Goodger FM channel. It's time for another Life After Ronaldo Juventus video, and we are going through the end of the calendar year with it. So we're going through the results and games in November and December leading up to the new year and the mid-season break. It's started off well, went a little bit bad, ended up okay. That's how the 2 months went. November was really good, unbeaten in November. December was quite poor, but we pulled it round for 2 wins at the end. But we'll have a look there. We'll jump straight into it and have a look, see how we've been doing. Like I said, November started well. We were Champions League. We were we were at home to Porto, and we started off nice and early. 10th minute, Morata feeding Locatelli, and an absolute peach from him from the edge of the area, bending it round the keeper's dive. 5 minutes later, Di Siglio dropped it to the back post. The keeper, no idea why he reaches that, but pats it down into Morata's path. And then 5 minutes after that, Sotil dispossessing the defender in the area and firing that home. 3-0, all inside the first 20 minutes, and that was it. It was game over. That was all she wrote. There was nothing really of note after that. We had 7 shots on target in total, scored from 3 of them. We had more possession, massively more possession. We had more chances on target. We were the better team. The stats overall, we replay that as well. There's only Rugani, the worst player on the pitch for us, and that was 6.9. So yeah, that was a very, very good performance, and a little bit of revenge for the defeat that they inflicted on us on the previous leg. After Porto, it was we were away. It was Genoa in Serie A. Once again, we managed to take the lead. Ramsey feeding Sotil, who reverse pass for Ramsey to get onto it right with the narrowest of angles to poke that home. Come the second half, and Genoa opened up a little bit. Goran Pandev rolling back the years and firing one past Szczesny there. 5 minutes later though, De Ligt comes strolling forward, frees up Sotil to rifle it past the keeper to regain the lead. And then with barely 5 to go, McKennie feeding substitute Moise Kean, and the dinkiest of dinks over the keeper for Kean to get our third. It was a lot more even than the Porto game, this one. Yes, again, we had more possession, we had more chances, but we didn't run away with this as much as the scoreline maybe shows. They put up a lot more of a fight than Porto did. After Genoa, it was Roma. With the Roma game, it was a very, very tense, not a lot of chances on target. It finished 0-0, which we were quite pleased about. Pellegrini was sent off for a straight red on the half-hour mark, so we played for an hour with 10 men, and yeah, like I said, didn't concede. We had the better of it, really. We had more possession still, even though we were down to 10. We had more chances on target than them, but it was a very, very tense affair. Roma came not to lose, and we kind of shut up shop after Pellegrini got sent off. But yeah, all in all, I'll take that. Roma with 10 men for an hour. I'll take the 0-0 draw and say thank you very much. We'll move on. After Roma, Champions League again. Bayern Munich again. We beat them first time out. This was a chance to really put a stranglehold on the group, and I'll say this: we stole it. Absolutely, we were under the cosh all game. We changed it up a little bit on this. We had been playing a sort of the bastardised asymmetric 4-2-3-1. We went to a straight 4-3-3 with this, with a DM in the middle of 2 sitting midfielders, hoping to shut up shop. Moise Kean fires the goal in just after the hour mark, but apart from one where we had one disallowed in the injury time, they had 3 times more shots than us, twice the shots on target. There were more possession. We were not at the races, if I'm being honest. We held firm somehow. Szczesny with a 7.5 tells you all you need to know there. He was fantastic for us. But yeah, we got lucky. Stole it. We FM'd them essentially. We only had 4 shots, 2 of them on target, and scored with 1 of them. So yeah, but we got the win. We took a stranglehold on the group, and we moved on to the last game in November, which was at home to Milan. Now this was another one, goalless. We went back to the 4-2-3-1. Too many players at the top end didn't have the best of games. Sotil on the left was poor. Moise Keane, Zaniolo 6.9, Chiesa 6.8. We had more chances, sure. We had the lion's share of possession, 62% possession. We just couldn't. Just 3 on target, 1 in 4 on target is not good enough. We need to be getting that ratio a lot closer to be giving ourselves a chance on these games. These are the big games where we need to be winning. We didn't lose, which yes was a bonus, but I'd obviously preferred the win, but we were just poor going forward with that one, which took us into December. And as good as November was with 3 wins and 2 draws, December started off poor. It was Torino, it was the Turin derby, the Mole derby, and we started off really well. Just the 10th minute, Chiesa firing it back to Siciglio, who throws it over, and Sotil right wing to left wing. But just a minute later, Belotti with a long ball over the top fires the first one back to make it level. And then just before the hour mark, Pobega at the far post, totally unmarked, to throw away a 1-0 lead against your closest rivals in geographic tense is bad enough, but to be totally outplayed with them, nearly double the chances, nearly double the shots on target, although that ratio was better for us, 9 and 6, a lot better. Just, yeah, we were outplayed. Simple as. It's not as if they stole it. They had more chances on target. We had more possession, but we were just not at the races with this one. As it shows, only Sotil was at 7.1 and he scored, so only 7.1 with him scoring, which boosts the hype up anyway. So many people had bad games. Carboni had 6.3, Chiesa 6.5, Zaniolo, Keane 6.5. This was Carboni's last game for us. I threw the water bottle and absolutely laid into them. He didn't like it. One of the team meeting, he told me that he thought I needed to speak better to my team. I told him to get on with his job. It's my turn to teach them, his to play football. He says he don't think he can play for anymore, so I said fine, I'll sell you. He called my bluff, so I put him up for transfer, demoted him to the under-19s, and sold him for 4 million to Borussia Dortmund. So he's no longer with us. I do not have players telling me I need to be doing things differently. So that was the start of December, which wasn't very good. After that, Atalanta, and for the second game in a row, we were very poor. 77th minute, free kick from them, but that's no more than they deserved. Again, outchanced, 1 in 6 on target. Moise Keane with a 6.1. That kind of put a nail in his head, in his coffin for starting games. Chiesa 6.1. That's not good enough. Then you look down here at the back, Desiglio 6.3, Chiellini 6.2, Delict 6.3, Calafiori 6.5. We just weren't good enough. Chiellini sent off for the foul that led to that free kick. So, yeah. But we didn't deserve anything from it, and we got exactly what we deserved. But back-to-back defeats, not good. In the league, that was then 4 games without a win. And the buzzards in the media were starting to drum up stories. We then went away to Kiev in the Champions League. And with Morata picking up a knock just before the game, we had to play Moise Keane. Zaniolo fires from the spot on the 4th minute, and then 68th minute, Pellegrini firing across, and Enrico Chiesa on the left back to right wing, knocking that in. But Moise Kean, 6.5. Again, just not good enough. These are players that have consistently recently been poor. Kean, Sotil, Calafiori, just not good enough with those three. So yeah, but even then, yes, we won. Yes, it was comfortable. We far outplayed them, but Kiev are not a good side. Which took us along to Fiorentina. We went away to Florence. Alvaro Morata back in the starting lineup. Chiesa throwing it over. Morata bringing the ball down superbly and firing it in. 15th minute, 1-0. Thought everything was going well. Come the 18th minute though, Gonzalez throwing it in, and Miranchuk totally unmarked. Just 2 minutes later, Castrovilli over the keeper, totally left alone to stroll through. And then in the 28th minute, prodded in again by Mastasic. By which time game was over, we weren't chasing it, and Milenkovic gets the 4th. At this point now, I'm scratching my head thinking I'm going to get sacked. Fiorentina weren't just better than us, they were comfortably better than us. We had 5 shots on target. 5 shots in total, 3 on target, scored with just one of them. Fiorentina 18 shots, 9 on target. We had more possession, but we didn't do anything with it. Just not good enough at all. Zaniolo 6.1, Sotil 6.2, Calafiori 6.5. Far too many players played badly. There was a team meeting held after this, told them outright that they are not playing well enough, and things need to change. A couple of them didn't like it, but I am not in the business. Don't need to see them again. Not in the business of making friends. I'm in the business of trying to win games, which took us through to the home game, Cagliari. And like I said, with that team meeting ringing in their ears, they kind of pulled out a performance out of that's been missing for so long. Zaniolo sweeping home in the 18th minute. It was close, but it was onside. And then just a minute later, picking the pocket in midfield, Zaniolo feeds Morata to fire that home. 59th minute, Saponara gives Cagliari a lifeline, making it 2-1. But not long after that, Morata throwing it over. Okay, left wing with Morata, over to the right wing of Chiesa to make it 3-1. Goals hadn't finished though. Saponara to Farago, and then from close range, Pavoletti making it 3-2. I didn't know quite where to turn with this one. Chiesa, Zaniolo to Rabiot, and fires in a rocket from the outside to make it 4-2. Comfortable at this point. And then Rabiot, Zaniolo and Sotil finally making it comfortable at the end there with the 5th goal. Goals galore going in, 18 chances, 12 on target. So much better than what we have been recently. Kept them up to just 3 shots. All of them on target, they scored with 2 of them. That shows you all you need to show there. Szczesny at 6.5. Their goals came from that. Our right hand side, De Siglio was 6.4. We know where we need to improve. They were down to 10 men after 63 minutes, which may have contributed to our goals. Morata also missed a penalty in the 85th minute though, so it could have been a lot more. But we finally broke that streak. We had gone quite a way. We'd gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Serie A games without a win, 3 losses in a row in the league, and the buzzers were circling, but that kind of gave me a little bit of a lifeline. We were then, last game of the year before the mid-season break, we were away to Empoli, and this was another one where we kind of pulled ourselves out of the funk a little bit. De Siglio leaving his marker for dust, and then Sotil firing it in just before half time. He'd had one disallowed in the 3rd minute as well, and then Chiesa just after the hour mark turning it in, and Sotil gets his 2nd So he could have had a hat trick. It was one disallowed for a really close offside, just on 3 minutes there. But again, 20 chances, 9 on target, almost 1 in 2. That's a lot better. That's where I want them for that on target ratio. They had 9 shots, 4 on target, but 60-40 possession in our favour. A lot better. The form's starting to come back now. The only problem is that run of form has left us sitting in 6th spot. We are 7 points off the leaders. That's a big task to us for the second half of the season now, but it is what it is. We are at the new year now. We're still in the Champions League. We've qualified top of the Champions League group, so that's the bonus, and we'll see where the new year takes us. That's it for this video. Thanks as always for watching. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Come and follow me over on Twitch as well. My name's Dave Goodger FM over on there. I've currently got a South American Journeyman save running on there, and yeah, we're having a lot of good fun over there, and still in our first club, 5th season, trying to get a first trophy, but we're inching ever closer. Yeah, so come over and have a bit of a look at there, have a bit of fun on there. Also, we have a second save over on this YouTube channel where we have a UK domestic trophy hunt save going on, where we have to try and win all the trophies available in the UK domestic season. So League 2, League 1, Championship, Premier League, Papa John's, Carabao Cup and FA Cup. We've just finished season 1 on there. So yeah, I've been Dave, you've been great. Catch you on the next video. See you again.